My passion in life is to help equip people like you with tools to get into their first home and start building instant equity. Who is this presentation for? It's for home buyers like you on how to go from being clueless about the real estate market to buying your dream home for less than the market value in Ontario, even if you have low down payment or bad credit. I have so many case studies from the tens of people that I have helped achieve this dream home in Canada. Proof case one is transformation one. It's about a client of mine who had 35% appreciation. He was a first-time home buyer and he wanted to move within a month to start his family and wanted his dream home under $500,000. But seriously, guys, in Ontario, where would you find homes, a single family home within $500,000? It would be Windsor, Essex County, of course. He bought his home within 1 month. He helped close his house. We helped him close his house within 15 days during the busiest time of the year. With our exclusive network access, we were able to expedite services and we brought the property in the best part of town for under $400,000. That was a big win for him, guys. And you can see that he has given me a great acknowledgement here on my Google profile, and I'm very grateful for that. I will just let you read it and I'll move on to my next. Proof case two was about a seller who made over $80,000 over market value. Before she came to me, she wanted to sell her home to be able to take care of her mother, who was aging, and she was looking to liquidate her assets with as little involvement as possible because she did not have the time to take care of her mom and handle a sale. I sold her home for top dollar, seamlessly coordinated the viewings, marketed the property through all possible channels, got her home sold in time for her to facilitate her mother's recovery. And again, here's her glowing review, and I will leave you to it, and I will link my Google profile so that you guys can see all of these reviews from me. Proof case three, I mean, I just don't have to say anything. Look at the smile on this guy's face. He is so happy to get into his new home. He was just passed out as a student of University of Windsor, and he bought his first home. Now, how many people can say that? He did, and I'm so happy to be part of his journey. And this is proof case number four. Again, I don't have to say anything. The smiles on this picture from everybody in their family says it all. This was the first home, as you can see in the background. It was in the top-notch condition, and it has many rooms to accommodate their growing family. In fact, they did grow their family once they got into this house, and they did not have to move because this accommodated that need of having to put your roots in the same place without having to move, because we got them the house that was their forever home. Who is this for, and why should you be listening to? And this is for people who are a home buyer and who is looking to buy their dream home for the best bang for their buck, but feeling overwhelmed and intimidated. This is for people if you are a home buyer with a bad credit or little to no cash for down payment, if you want to build equity and your personal net worth, if you want to buy less than market value that meets budget, buy a home in a safe, preferred neighborhood close to downtown, but still close to the best school district and the best location so that you can be close to the restaurants and shops to dine and to entertain people. You're actively searching online but need advice from an experienced agent. Also access to exclusive listings, not just the ones that are found online. This is for people who have fear of overpaying or working with a dishonest agent that's looking for a quick commission check. And we see many of them here. If you have searched online but are unable to find a home that fits your criteria or budget, you worked with an agent that you don't trust, you worked with an agent that is not responsive and lacks clear communication, you want full disclosure at all times for every document, you want to be given the heads up about important changes to housing regulations and mortgage rules, you want to be advised on realistic expectations to buying a home and dislike last minute changes. So every change that happens, I'm always heads up with my clients. And if you want to know what's happening with the regulation wise, you can always follow me on Instagram. It would be Meher Ayesha. And this is me. I've been in real estate since my 20s and I have invested across the world. I have done multi-million dollars in sales volume. Most transactions are every quarter in my office with my team working throughout Ontario. Outstanding performance every year, according to my brokerages. Top 1% agent in Southern Ontario, featured in Disrupt and Thrive Global magazines. I've been recognized in 2022 and 2023 and 2024 for selling more homes 2 times faster and 5% higher in sales price than the average agent in our market. I have an engineering degree and an MBA. I'm not just a licensed real estate and a mortgage professional, but I'm also a Tarrant certified builder. I live in Windsor, Ontario with my family and my library of books. I will just say that I have done this until now, and it is 2025 as I'm making this for this year and I'm manifesting for more. The core concepts. What are the core concepts of this presentation? Well, it's not your fault. There's a lot of information online, and it's normal to feel confused. The truth is, you can find a good deal without overpaying that fits your budget and criteria in any market, despite having little money for a down payment or bad credit, if you work with the right agent. We are the best people dedicated to solving this problem that aren't just working for a quick commission check. We are working because this is our passion to help families to move, because I have been in a situation where I had to move tens of homes over the years across the world. So nobody knows the prominence of having a roof over their head than me. Here are the steps to get your dream home. Step 1, decide whether you are ready to buy a home. Here are some factors you should consider to ensure you are ready to be a homeowner. Number 1 is income and employment status. Lender will want to see a work history, usually about 2 years, to ensure stable and reliable income. If you're on a payroll, you will need to provide pay stubs and tax returns, other documents if you're self-employed. Liquid assets. Buying home with no money down is possible, but most homeowners need to have some cash for a down payment. The amount of money you will need for a down payment depends on your loan type and how much money you borrow. You can buy a home with as little as 5% down, though there are benefits of putting down more. Credit score. Credit score dictates what loans and interest rates you qualify for. Your credit score tells you, lender, how risky it is to lend money to you. This shows how consistently you pay off your bills and debts. Taking steps to improve your credit score and reduce your debt can pay off big as you prepare to get a mortgage. Better numbers mean better loan options with low interest rates. Timing depends on personal factors, such as financial readiness and lifestyle preferences and market conditions such as economic health and current mortgage rates. Consult with an expert before you make a big financial decision to purchase a home, and definitely who has more experience in the local area that you're looking for. And here are the FAQs that I get asked a lot. The first question would be, what score will you need to qualify for a home loan? Most lenders require a credit score of at least 620 to qualify for the majority of loans. A score above 720 will generally get you the very best loan terms. Second question would be, how much down payment will I need? Well, you can buy a home with as little as 5% down, though there are definitely benefits of putting down more, as I've already said before. What is your credit score based on? Your payment history, the amount of money you owe, the length of your credit history, types of credit you've used, your pursuit of new credit. Step 2 is get pre-approved for a mortgage. When you apply, your lender will give you a pre-approval letter that states how much you are approved for based on your credit, assets, and income. You can show your pre-approval letter to your real estate agent so they can help you find homes within your budget. A pre-approved mortgage lets you know how much you can afford, what your interest rate will be, and what your monthly mortgage payments will look like. Step 2 is the FAQ, would be what does the pre-approval process involve? You would have to give your income statements, your assets, do a credit check with the mortgage agent. And of course, people who go through the pre-approval process, the first thing that they ask me is, what if I don't get pre-approved, Meher? Well, you can approach alternative or private lenders, which I do for you and which your mortgage agent can do for you. Rates are typically higher since the risk is higher for those lenders. You can always get a co-signer. Co-signers are typically spouses whose income is used to help qualify and are on the title of the property. You can also get yourself a guarantor. A guarantor is someone that backs up someone taking out a loan and agrees to take over the payments in case you can't afford them. Step 3 would be to find the real estate agent. Your real estate agent is your representative in the home purchase transaction. I can't stress this enough, you guys. Your agent will look out for your best interests by finding homes that meet your criteria, get you showings, help you write offers, and negotiate. You should look for the following characters when looking for an agent and be very discerning because this is the biggest transaction that you would do in your life. First is experience. Check for previous happy clients' testimonials, reviews, check their Google. Third is, are they responsive? The amount of time it takes for the agent to get back to you, whether the agent misses emails, texts, phone calls, any kind of correspondence. Integrity. Agents should be aligned with budget, neighborhood, and true home values. You should trust your agent to act in your best interest and help you make the right decision in such a large investment. Ask yourself, does the agent only care about a quick commission check? Neighborhood knowledge that they have of the area that you want to move into. Overall economic knowledge. Does the agent have an understanding of the economy since it's directly tied to the housing sector and vice versa? Attentiveness to you. Most successful real estate agents have multiple clients at any given time. What's important is that they make you feel like you are their only client. Step 3 in FAQs is it possible to buy without a real estate agent? Yes, it is. However, it isn't recommended, especially for first-time home buyers. The home buying process can be complicated and emotional. Having an agent by your side can help you navigate the housing market, submit a legally sound offer, and avoid overpaying for your property. Question 2. What is the agent you hire responsible for? Your agent will show you properties, write an offer letter on your behalf, and assist in negotiations. Your agent can also assist on how much to offer for the property. The agent's role has fiduciary duty to the client and will always work in your best interest. Question 3. How can you find the right agent? You get that by doing extensive research, an agent that provides value to you and showcases expertise, an agent that isn't afraid to guarantee risk reversal on your end. Question 4. Does it cost me anything? Common misconception. It's expensive. It's absolutely free to work with a real estate agent as a buyer, guys. Step 4. Begin house hunting. This is where all the work begins. Your real estate agent will help you hunt for houses within your budget that meet your criteria. It's a good idea to make a list of your top priorities. What are the negotiables and the non-negotiables? You want to look for a home that will meet your needs, not just today, but also 5 to 10 years into the future. Location. Do you want to live downtown, in the suburbs, or in a more rural environment? It's a matter of choice. Do you want to live close to work, school, recreation facilities, parks, or public transit? Is there a specific neighborhood you prefer? Size. How many bedrooms or bathrooms do you need? How do you need space for a home office or an extra storage? Or do you need a garage? Special features. Do you require an air conditioner or swimming pool? Is it important that your home be environmentally friendly? Lifestyle. Are you planning to have children? Do you have teenage children? Are you close to your, do you want to stay close to your family and friends? Step 4, FAQ. Question 1, what are some things to consider when shopping for a home? Well, the number one thing is money, the price of the house. Second is, how big is the house? What's the square footage? Home condition and possible need for repairs. Access to public transportation, number of bedrooms, backyard or swimming pool, local entertainment options, local school district rankings, property value trends, property or real estate taxes. Question 2, who decides which property is right for you? You do. You ultimately do. Your agent can only give you recommendations. They will never, and they should never make decisions for you. Question 3, how many homes should you see before you decide which one you want to make an offer for? You want to see plenty of homes before you make an offer, guys. More homes, the better. And the best way to know if you've got the house is when you enter the house, you just get the feeling that, yes, this is my house. And it's just a feeling that I have seen with all my clients, and I can say the exact moment that it hits them. And we want to see as many houses till you get that feeling. Question 4, can I just find homes online? Yes, and you should be involved as much as possible in the process. It is a joint effort. However, it is my job as an agent to send you exclusive deals such as off-market properties, homes not listed online, distressed foreclosures, and everything that that would come in my arena. Step 5, make an offer on a house. An offer letter must be submitted in writing after touring and looking at properties that you like. The offer letter contains several key parts. And listen up, guys, this is the most important part, such as date, subject, and price. Date, completion date. The conveyancing happens here. Funds to sellers and title are transferred to your name. The possession date, the day you get your keys and move in. Adjustment date, the day-to-day things like property taxes and strata fees are adjusted for you by the lawyer. Clauses. Clauses are put in place to protect the buyers, usually 5 to 7 days to meet the requirements of these clauses in place. Subject to financing is one of the clauses that I usually use for my clients. It says once we get the pre-approval for that house, the bank gives you the formal pre-approval before you remove the clause. It's always important to get a professional home inspection, and that would be a home inspection clause, which I also do most of the time for my clients. Another clause can also be a title search. Is it a clean property, or is there any covenants, easements, liens, lawsuits attached to the property? We also need to get the property disclosure statement, which is the multiple choice questionnaire that the seller provides to the best of their knowledge on what they know about the property. For townhomes and condos, this can be available in the strata document. Extra items you want included in the purchase, such as window coverings and appliances, can also be included. Price. This is the main factor of your offer, guys. Based on market supply, market demand, and where the market is right now, this is where it is being determined. Is it a buyer's market or seller's market? During the time of purchase, we will decide the best price and have a more in-depth conversation to offer, so we minimize chances of losing out on your dream home. Most offers also contain a small deposit. Deposit is usually 1 to 2% of the purchase price. Deposit goes towards the down payment if you decide to purchase the home. A seller can respond in one of three ways in a negotiation, and this I usually tell my clients immediately after we write an offer. They can either accept the offer. If the seller accepts the offer, you can move on to the next step. That's great. Hurrah. That's B. There's a B option, that is reject the offer. If the seller rejects your offer, the ball is back in your court, guys. You can choose to submit another offer or move to another home. Number three, the third way that the seller can respond to your offer, give you a counter offer. The seller can also come back with a counter offer of their own. They put their own purchase price to counter your purchase price, or they can change the terms that they want from the offer that you've sent. And you get to decide if you can accept the counter offer, same, reject the offer, or make another counter to it. Step 5, make an offer on a house. There are multiple offer situations. When there is competition with other buyers all submitting offers, the one most suitable for the seller wins. My recommendation is go with your best foot forward and remove the conditions and adjust the offer where need be. If the offer process is very competitive, and your agent will usually get to know how many offers are there on the table and how strong they are, most likely according to the number of people who have gone through the house, and they will tell you accordingly to remove the conditions or keep the conditions. This can be done by pricing adjustments, dates, subjects to make the offer seem more strong. And it's not always that the price wins, it's also sometimes the terms win. It's important to get an agent with experience in multiple offer situations so you can get the best deal when buying your dream home, guys. As an agent, will have done this. I have done this many, many times. Step 5 FAQ. Can you cancel after agreeing for the home sale? You can, but you will typically lose your deposit, and in certain cases, they might also sue you. Question 2. Who writes the offer letter? Your agent will write the offer letter on your behalf. How long can negotiations go for? This depends and varies. These can be very quick and can also go on for some time. Let your real estate agent help you manage negotiations. Don't be afraid to walk away if you can't reach an agreement. You are the ultimate decision maker. Step 6. Subject or clause removal. After 5 to 7 business days, we as the buyers have now had enough time to go over all of these subjects, that these are the conditions that you've put, and to look after your best interests. If we want to proceed with the home purchase, we then remove the conditions. At this point, the bank draft or the deposit is required. We should have now gotten the final approval from the mortgage broker, done our home inspection on the property, and gone through the home inspection report with a licensed home inspector. And I know most of the agents will ask you to look for a home inspector. I have a couple of them that I work with regularly that are independent with their review, that I can get connected to. During the home inspection, the inspector will go through the home and specifically look for problems. They will test electrical systems, make sure the roofing is safe, make sure appliances are working, and much more. After the inspection closes, the inspector will give you a list of problems they found in the house. If there are major issues such as mold or cracks in the foundation, you want the seller to correct it before you close on the home. If the seller disagrees, you may want to reconsider purchasing this home. Keep in mind, you'll be liable for any major repairs after your sale closes. It's common for home buyers to include a home inspection contingency in the purchase offer. That's the home inspection condition. It gives the buyers to opt to back out of the purchase without losing their deposit money. And a home inspection also reveals many major issues that the house might have. Subject subject removal. This is your condition removal, guys. After 5 to 7 business days, we as the buyers have now had enough time to go over all these subjects and to look after our best interests. If we want to proceed with the home purchase, we then will remove subjects. The last couple parts to a subject removal process is read through the strata documents if it is a townhouse or an apartment building. Read the land title of the property disclosure statement. Consult with an insurance broker and look into the insurance costs of this particular home. At this point, we should have had all the bases covered and are now ready for a final walkthrough. Step 8. Do a final walkthrough. You should do a final walkthrough in your new home before you close, even if you're 100% committed to the property. This time allows you to check and make sure that the seller has made the repairs you requested and cleared out the property. Walk through the home and make sure the seller hasn't left any belongings. Check your repair areas if you requested them and keep an eye out for pests. You may also want to double check your home's systems one final time to make sure everything is in working order. If everything looks good, it's time for you to confidently move towards the closing. Step 9. Close the sale. Congratulations! You've made it to the final step of the process. This is the happy dance. When the time comes, make sure you review your closing disclosure, which will outline the terms, final closing costs, and any outstanding charges or fees included in your loan. Your lender will send you the disclosure to you at least 3 days before closing. During closing, the property title will pass from the seller to you. A closing agent will oversee this process, which typically takes place at a title company or management firm, escrow office, or your home. Or this usually happens, according to law, at the lawyer's office. The closing agent will ensure, that's the lawyer, will ensure that all necessary parties are present at closing. The agents act as a mediator between you and the seller and confirm that all required documents are signed. Once documents have been signed, the agent will ensure that all funds, including closing fees and escrow payments, are paid and properly disbursed. During closing, you have 2 major responsibilities. First, signing legal documents. This includes closing disclosure, promissory note, deed of trust, and certificate of occupancy. Number 2, paying closing costs. This may include fees for your lawyer and notary, title transfers, adjustments of utilities, inspection costs, appraisal costs, and taxes. Possession date. You've officially made it. Welcome home, you guys. Here's a quick checklist. Make arrangements for a moving date. Check rules and bylaws. Switch over and start an account with services. Update and inform people and companies on your new address. Get driver's license and IDs changed. Change mailing address. Get mail forwarding from previous address. Mortgage options. Big banks or mortgage broker. This graph will be able to give you an accurate representation as to where to go. You can tally up the scores on this and see the best fit for yourself. It all comes down to knowing your options and choosing what is best for your unique situation. I will actually pause the step and you can write down your score based on these terms or issues and where you rank yourself. Mortgage options, fixed or versus variable rates. Depending on your unique situation, fixed rate is higher but has guarantees. Variable rate is lower but has no guarantee. There's a tip here. If you are a younger individual or first-time home buyer, I would recommend choosing a variable rate as you won't have as many liabilities or expenses and you can most likely adjust for an increase if need be. If you are a young family with kids or in general have more liabilities and expenses, it will give you that peace of mind that for the next 3 or 4 years, you will have the fixed interest rate and know exactly how much mortgage payments you'll have to pay every month. Mortgage options, how much down payment? Depending on your unique situation, here's what the calculation will look like. Homes under $500,000, that is 5% minimum. Homes from 500,000 to 1 million, 5% on the first 500,000, 10% on the balance. Homes over 1 million, it will be 20% minimum. Mortgage options, 5 C's of credit score. When was the last time you checked your credit score, and how does it affect the kind of mortgage you get with prime lenders who offer the lowest rates? Under 600 is usually the lowest cutoff, but don't panic, guys, if that might be you. As long as you can understand credit score, you can know how to build it back up. The banks typically look at the following. Number one, payment history. Number two, credit utilization. Number three, age of credit history. Number four, credit inquiries. Number five, total number of accounts. Mortgage options. What's my plan B? Let's say the big or A lenders, big banks turn you down. There are other options for alternative lenders, which include B lenders and private lenders, which are C lenders. We can also use co-signers, typically spouses or partners whose income is used to help qualify and are on the title of the property. Number two, guarantor. Backs up someone taking out a loan and agrees to take over the payments in case you cannot afford them. This is a very rare situation, you guys. When the time comes, we can have the discussion to discuss what we can do together to get you that mortgage approval. Other monthly costs to budget for. We can also use mortgage default insurance. If you put less than 20% down on a property, you must pay a mortgage default premium insurance, which ranges from 2.8 to 4% depending on the size of your down payment. It is paid monthly throughout the entire lifetime of your mortgage. Number two, strata maintenance fees. Number three, property taxes. Number four, electric and hydro. Number five, internet. Number six, home insurance. Yearly and miscellaneous costs to budget for. We can also use number one, annual property taxes. These will typically range by municipalities, but typically can be between $1,500 to $4,000 plus, depending on your home value. Since the property tax rate is applicable to each $1,000 of taxable assessed home value, which is done yearly by the government, you must divide the assessed value of your property by $1,000. Next, multiply that number by the property tax rate for your property class to determine your property taxes. Number two, ongoing repairs. It's important to budget for repairs as things happen. It's important to understand costs for things like appliances, heating, leakages, you name it. It's important to have a good strata or home insurance, as many of these can be subsidized. Number three, special levies. If your property has a strata in it, there will be voting on ad hoc repairs and new investments needed for the strata. This is the status certificate for your condo. These can be very expensive, up to $20,000 plus. For expensive repairs, to be sure to read the status notes before buying in. Did you know there are very useful programs for home buyers in Ontario? Number one is the Home Buyers RRSP plan. You can withdraw up to $35,000 from RRSP, up to $70,000 if second buyer is on title, must be in RRSP account for 90 days prior, and must be returned within 15 years, and that is interest-free. GST, HST, new housing rebate. You may qualify for this rebate, allowing you to recover part of the GST or HST that you paid on the purchase of the property or cost of building your new house, on the cost of substantially renovating or building a major addition into your existing house, or converting a non-residential property into a house. You can find more information about this online. There are some very useful programs for home buyers in Ontario that are also like maximum rebate of 36% or 5% of GST. To qualify for the maximum rebate, the purchase price of a new or pre-sale home must be $350,000 or less, and the property must be principal residence. If you do the math, a $350,000 home has a maximum rebate of $6,300. Partial GST rebate. To qualify for the partial rebate, the purchase price of a new or pre-sale home must be more than $350,000 and less than $450,000, the property must be a principal residence. The rebate is gradually reduced and is calculated by using the following formula: $6,300 into $450,000 minus the qualifying purchase price divided by $100,000. Property transfer tax, housing rebate. For Ontario, the first-time home buyers program reduces or eliminates the amount of property tax you pay when you purchase your first home. Your home must be worth under $500,000 to qualify, among other criteria. And for people who are seeing this from other cities than Windsor, Ontario, I know this must be like a unicorn, but if you're purchasing a Windsor, Ontario home, this makes sense. Only be used as a principal residence. Your house should be only used as a principal residence. You should have a fair market value of $500,000 or less, $750,000 or less for pre-sales, and to be 0.5 acres or 1.25 acres or less. You may qualify for a partial exemption from the tax if property has a fair market value of less than $525,000, or $750,000, and less than $800,000 for pre-sales. It is larger than 0.5 hectares, has another building on the property other than the principal residence. Home buyers amount. To assist first-time home buyers with the costs associated, there was tax relief that was given by the government, but now they have taken it off from 2009, and I've just included this only because they might bring it sometimes in the future, because they're just doing a pilot on removing it, and I'll just leave it be here because tomorrow if they do come up, then you have something to rely on. Option 1, finding the right agent yourself. Look for another agent that is experienced, trustworthy, aware of market trends, responsive, attentive, treats you as their only client, and has a good overall economic knowledge. You'll waste hours of your time interviewing and finding the right agent. You can try to purchase a home yourself. However, it isn't recommended, especially for first-time home buyers. The home buying process can be complicated and emotional. Having an agent by your side can help you navigate the housing market, submit a legally sound offer, and avoid overpaying for your property. Many agents may not even know about the exclusive programs and grants available, so you will miss out on the best deals. Option 2 is you can work with me. You can hire me to represent you and get access to my VIP home buyers program. Again, this is for people if you are a home buyer who's looking to buy your home for the best bang for your buck, but feeling overwhelmed or intimidated. If you are a home buyer with bad credit or little to no cash for a down payment, you're actively searching online but need advice from an experienced agent, also access to exclusive listings, not just found online, fear of overpaying or working with a dishonest agent, and we know many who are, that's looking for a quick commission check. You've searched online but unable to find a home that fits your criteria and budget. You worked with an agent that you don't trust. You worked with an agent that is not responsive and lacks clear communication. You want full disclosure at all times for every document. You want to be given the heads up about important changes to housing regulations and mortgage rules. You want to be advised of realistic expectations of buying a home and dislike last minute changes. I've already gone through the case studies of my clients. The first-time home buyer here who wanted a dream home under $500,000. I worked with him and bought the house within 1 month and closed it within 15 days in the busiest time of the year, all under $400,000. And we used our exclusive network to get things done. Here in case study 2, working with a seller, and it was a very low market, and I got her the house sold for more than $80,000 over market value, and she did not have to lift a single finger because I did all the entire process was seamless, so she could focus on taking care of her mother. Here, transformation 3, I don't know what else to say, just look at the smile, guys. Why me? Why my team? Why us? You will get access to our exclusive VIP home buyers program. You will be able to find the best home that fits your criteria and budget fast. You can forget about other agents taking advantage of you for a quick commission check. You will feel relieved because we have a handheld educational approach towards working with our clients. We developed our home buyers program after having worked with many clients. Many of our clients have used this program to start building their net worth and ultimately enjoy their dream home. We have a great network of resources available to you that you will help to get the best deal on your next property purchase. We will help you get access to all the programs mentioned earlier in this training and walk you through the process step by step, ensuring you get the best deal. We practice what we preach. Our offer to you guys. Before, when you wanted to purchase a home, you would have to bank on finding the right realtor and bear all the risk. But now you can use our VIP home buyers program to purchase your dream home, eliminating any form of risk. Do you see how easy that is? You get 12 months of satisfaction guaranteed. If for any reason that you aren't satisfied or want to sell your home in the first 12 months, we will sell it for you for 0% commission. Dream Home Finder. We will send out mailers, cold call homeowners, and door knock in the area you're looking for if you cannot find what you're looking for on the MLS. Contractor Certified Program. Our licensed contractors ensure mandatory repairs are made correctly by the seller, so there is no additional cost to you. No obligation certificate. If for any reason you aren't satisfied working with us, you're able to walk away. No strings attached. Essential Services Program. Are you a police officer, firefighter, teacher, healthcare worker, or military veteran? If so, you qualify for thousands in savings through a free home appraisal and home warranty. Performance guarantee. I will make sure I call you a minimum one time a week and find a home that we can agree upon in 1 month, or I personally will give you $1,000 from my commission. That is my promise to you. 0% listing fee. If you purchase one of our current listings, we will sell your home for free. That is no listing commission. Exclusive listings. Get access to listings not found online, off-market listings, bank-owned properties, foreclosure properties, etc. Proprietary data access. Get exclusive access to data of previous home sales in your area. Now, guys, what are you waiting for? Book a call now. Go to calendly.com/Meher and book a call, or go to www.meheraisha.ca, or follow me on Instagram, Meher Ayesha, or LinkedIn, Meher Ayesha, or Facebook, Meher Ayesha, or X, or TikTok, Meher Ayesha, and DM me and we'll get you started. All the best, guys, and see you in your dream home next. But wait, we can only take 5 new clients per month, so make sure you grab your spot or we may not be able to work with you. Our motto is to treat every client as if they're our only client, and we will treat you as our only client. Our exclusive bonus is now, because you're watching this video and you've taken the time and invested it, we are going to do something very, very special for you. Now, for a limited time, we're going to offer you our VIP bonus package if you act now. VIP bonus package, free home buyer success academy course, yearly entry to win a vacation to Cancun for 2, exclusive Possessen Date surprise home buyers gift basket, exclusive network access, and VIP referral program. In summary, you will get 12 months satisfaction guaranteed. If for any reason you aren't satisfied or want to sell the home in the first 12 months, we'll sell for 0% commission. Dream Home Finder, we will send out mailers, cold call homeowners, and door knock in the area you're looking for if we cannot find the house that you're looking for on the MLS. Contractor Certified Program, our licensed contractor ensures mandatory repairs are made correctly by the seller, so there is no additional cost to you. No obligation certificate. If for any reason you aren't satisfied working with us, you're able to walk away. No strings attached. Essential Services Program. You are a police officer, firefighter, teacher, healthcare worker, or military veteran. If so, you qualify for thousands in savings through a free home appraisal and home warranty. Performance guarantee. I will make sure I call you a minimum of one time a week, find a home that we can agree upon in 1 month, and I'll personally give you $1,000 from my commission. That is my promise to you. 0% listing fee. If you purchase one of our current listings I'll sell your home for free. There is no listing commission, guys. Bonus is get access to listings not found online, off-market listings, bank-owned properties, foreclosure properties, etc. The other bonus is to get exclusive access to data of previous home sales in your area, plus the VIP bonus package. Here are some questions that you might have. Will this work if I have bad credit? Yes, it will. You will need to evaluate your credit score and see the right options available for you. Will this work if I have little to no down payment? We will work with you to explore different options. I would require more details about your situation, definitely. Are there any long-term contracts? We have a no obligation certificate. If for any reason you aren't satisfied working with us, you're able to walk away, no strings attached. What are the exact terms of the 12-month satisfaction guarantee? If for any reason you aren't satisfied or want to sell your home in the first 12 months, we will sell it for 0% commission. We only require you to purchase your next home through us. Again, guys, what are you waiting for? Meher Ayesha on Calendly, Meher Ayesha on Instagram, X, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok. Ciao, guys. See you on the other side, and hopefully that would be your dream home.